speak to you about, or is there something that you maybe wanted to ask that I didn't draw off from you?
You know, I think you covered everything. I think you gave just about enough option and enough material that I could follow everything you were saying.
Okay.
And not too much.
And this is a little different than a true cold call where I just walk into your office and say, hi, I'm selling Brillo pads, will you talk to me? Or hi, I'm selling mortgages, will you talk to me? Because I'd already made the initial call. Any input from the audience? Jason?
Question for you, why is he doing this?
Why is he doing the refinance, exactly?
I don't think you asked that to him.
No, I failed to ask that, absolutely.
What I saw is, if you find out what they want, you can tailor your presentation towards what they want, instead of just talking to them. You want to ask him a lot of questions, because the more he talks, the more he'll convince himself that he needs your services. The more you talk, the more you convince him he doesn't need your services.
Right, exactly. The crucial point is I didn't take the time initially to say, no, we just talk on the phone. What are your goals? What is your expectations? And there they are right there, future expectations. Sean?
You didn't do something that is called future pacing also, to help the idea of getting someone to not want to undo the deal because of when they purchase something and then they feel bad about it right afterwards. You can future pace someone that says, now, once we get this done, picture what it'll be like in 6 months from now when you have a lower overall debt structure and you're able to have the extra funds without using credit to just do whatever you have, so that they are able to put themselves in the future and realize a good thing instead of making it up in their own brain. Future pacing is very important.
That is crucial, because it formulates a tighter bond of commitment too, and looking forward. Jerry, did you have something?
Jason.
I'm going to go ahead and say something quite positive, I guess. You explained all the concepts really well, and in terms of asking him for his permission to move forward, that was all very clear. I've seen a lot of people, when they go down that road, they get to the end and they're expecting to go forward, and the poor client is like, you didn't ask. Right. You didn't ask. You didn't even use an assumptive clause properly, sort of a thing. I'm just curious how you're going to beat a $900 a month PITI on $150,000.
I'm not.
All right.
That's why this is completely impromptu.
Wow! I know. I'm just teasing.
With 3,000 in taxes
with
a year.
3,000 in taxes a year, I'm like, wow!
Or I'm dealing with somebody who doesn't pay the bills in the house. That could be the case.
That could definitely be it.
It's like, well, probably not.
That's the one thing I couldn't stop thinking. I'm like,
I
I want that.
Yeah.
That would be another question, though. Does he pay the bills in the house then?
Yeah, I guess that would be the next one. And then
And
what is your wife's phone number?
I would actually ask that one before you get to the point.
I know a lot of us here are finance type, so maybe we gloss over this, but if I were in John's place, and presuming that John in this situation isn't sophisticated and stuff, I'd want to know about this 15-year, why even bring it up, which obviously would be not just extortion, but hey, it's a half a point lower, a quarter point lower, and that means dollars per month.
Right.
Anything, I think, to keep him baited in the conversation, and these are very wise inputs I heard over there too. But from a benefit that might get him hungering for something as well, I mean, maybe this 15-year would be good.
Exactly. Thank you. John?
What did you do to help provide urgency?
Oh, I don't think I did, because I didn't really pinpoint and go in the direction of enough questions. What I could have done with urgency is to put an emphasis on the market right now and the fluctuations in the market. But I didn't want to go into quantitative easing and how come the bond market is, the yield spread's increasing, the rates are going up. That's too much. But I certainly should have said, okay, you watch the news and you see what's going on. We know we're at an all-time low, 40-year low of interest rates. This may be the time you may want to take advantage of this opportunity. And unfortunately, the way the economy's starting to look, we may start to have some economic improvement, which means rates are gonna go up. So I would recommend at this time that you seriously consider doing this, because if we wait 3-4 months, the rates could easily be another half point from what they are now, and for you, that could translate to, $88 a month or $120 a month or whatever. So you're absolutely right, it could instill a little bit of urgency. Any other questions? Or input? All right, well, thank you very much, John, I appreciate that.
You're welcome.
What's up?